welcome back to the new session, new chapter where we will be talking about jump statements. But before talking about jump statements, I gave you one problem. And what was that problem? To use the for loop from writing down from 10 to 1. Okay, so over here, what you need to do, I'm just editing over here quickly. 10 to 1. Starting point is 10, ending point is 1. Let's see if it is correct or not. And how much steps do we need to? What if I write 1? Will it work? No. We're going backwards. That's why we'll write -1. So see, we got it till 2. That means it works in the opposite direction also. If you need to go till 1, you need to write down 0. And now it works perfectly fine in the opposite direction as well. All right. So this was about the for loop. Now what we will be going to learn today is the jump statements. All right. Now, what are these jump statements? Are they jumping around? No. Created a file. Now. So we can use some commands to alter the execution of loop. Like something is going on, we are printing from 1 to 10, but let's say if I see the number 5, let's say there are 10 students in the class, they're moving in the line. All right. What used to happen when we were small? Our nails should be neat and clean. We should have a good ponytail. Not messy dress. It should be proper iron dress, right? So let's say the students are going in the sequence. Now I saw a kid who is in the messy dress, all right? Or maybe his or her shoes are not polished. So what we will do, we'll just take that guy out from the line and keep him aside. And then we'll let the rest of the people go from there. All right. So this comes in the continue statement. This is known as the continue statements. And there is also one more thing that is known as break. There are two kinds of jump statements mostly. One is break, another one is continue. So basically, we use this jump statements in the combination of if conditions, and when the certain conditions are met in the sentences, then we can see that how the break works. So break, it is used to break a loop in the middle of the execution. Okay, I'm working with the while loop right now, and I'll be writing right now from 1 to 10. All right, 1 to 9 or 10, anything. I is equal to 0. The looping variable will take while, then the condition I is less than equal to 10, then the colon. After this, I'll write down I plus equal to 1. This is completely equivalent. Whenever you see this, just think that this is I is equal to I plus 1. This is a short form of writing. Like you write TTYL, that is talk to you later, FYI for your information. Exactly like this. This is the short way to write I equals to I plus 1 or I plus equal to 1. Okay, back to the track. I'll write down if. I told you we have to write down these jump statements with the combination of if statements, right? So if I is equal to 5, then I need to simply, what do I need to do? I'll break. All right. And now after this breaking thing, I'll just print I. Let's see what does this do. All right. Let me just quickly run this code. See, what did it do? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I don't see anything, but I had this thing while this thing should have ran till 10, but something happened in between that it stopped at 4. Right? So let's see what happened. First time 0. After 0, it's saying that is 0 less than 10? Definitely yes, it is. It is increasing the number by 1. That means 0 plus 1 is now 1. If I is equal to 5, this is definitely not equal to 5. It's 1, right? So it is not breaking. It's coming to here, writing down 1, going back again. Then what do we have? The value 1. 1 is lesser than 10. Definitely yes. So 1. Again, I'll increment the value of 1. That means now it is 2. It will be printing 2. Similarly, this will go on for 3 and 4. Now, after printing 4, what will happen? That after printing 4, it will again go back here. And now it is I is equal to I plus 1. That means 4 plus 1. And this is equal to 5. Now see, if I is equal to 5. Now I is definitely equal to 5 now because of this updation statement, right? What it will do, it will just break. It will just break in the middle of the execution. And if this break statement would not have been there, it would have written from 1 to 10, right? So it has just broken the code from here, and then it has printed all the things which were before that. All right. So this code will only print from 1 to 4 because as soon as I becomes 5, the break statements take its effect and the loop terminates, skipping all the lines written below it. That means it won't print anything. That means it is not printing 5 because break statements stops whatever is, like, you're just coming out of it. That's it. You're just taking out of it. Now, yeah, skipping all the lines written below it, and execution is stopped. All right. Now, this was about the break, right? I told you there are two kinds. One was continuous and another one was break. So let me just quickly copy this whole block of code. This is break. And let me do the same thing for continue as well, but there would be only one single change. Continue is basically, this statement is used for skipping one particular iteration. Let's say the example which I gave you about the person with the messy shirt, messy shirt. All right, so definitely no one would like to say like that. So he will be taken out from the line. So let's just, instead of break, quickly write down continue. All right, and if I write this down and if I run this, just have a look what happens. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this boy went out. That means 5 went out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is printing 11 because it's changing over here. That is the reason it's printing 11. And after 11, when it goes to check this condition which is over here, why is the pen not coming? Yes, it will go back here and check whether 11 is less than or equal to 10 or not. Definitely it is not. So it will just terminate and just come out and just stop working at all. So this was about the continue statement. There is one more thing that is known as pass. Pass is mostly used when you don't really want to write down anything. All right. So what do I mean by that? That is, if I write down something like this, if pass, and if I run this, nothing is changed. Everything you find, it's just, it's not giving me any error. So basically, if you need to write down something, and let me just type it. If I is lesser than equal to 10, pass. I'm thinking what to do when it is lesser than 10. I want to know what to do with it. All right. So yeah, cool. And if I run this, it won't give me any error. But if I would not have written this, and if I would have just ran this, it would have given me syntax error that there is something missing out here. Unexpected EOF, that is end of file error over here. All right. So that is the reason. Pass, if you don't know what to do for the very moment, you can just pass it. Don't use this everywhere. You can make this like when you're working with a very big program or something, then it would be used immensely. But right now, let's work normally. All right, now you have a simple task to do. I want you to print hello for 5 times for a quick revision. So I want you to print hello for 5 times, both with while loop as well as the for loop. All right. So that's it for this session. Try it out. It's very easy. Let's meet on the next session. Till then, have a good day. Thank you so much.